Hi guys, this is Mary. You're watching Cards TV. Welcome to another Sunday tutorial for Digital Delights by Luby Lou. And we're already into the second week of January, so it's time to start making some Valentine's cards. And this little Valentine Bonnie is perfect. I just think she's so cute, so sweet. And I decided she would be really cute on the front of a joyful card. This is one of my favorite cards to make. I love this fold. So go grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage, and I'm going to show you how to make a joyful card featuring little Valentine Bonnie. To make our joyful card, we need a piece of cardstock for our outside piece that I've cut at 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. And I'm going to use the Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I'm going to score it at 2 1/4 inches. And then I'm going to fold that in. And we'll use our bone folder to get a nice crease. And this will be for our outside. For the inside, we need a piece of cardstock cut at 3 1/2 by 7 1/4. And I'm going to score this piece at 4 inches. And we'll fold that to the left. And this will be part of our inside. And what we'll do, we'll cover these with some pattern paper, and this will go like this. That's the basic way that your joyful card will look. So let me go get some pattern paper and we'll get that cut, and I'll give you the dimensions on that, and we'll start putting our little Valentine's card together. Now for our base, we did a piece here 2 by 4, inside 2 by 4, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. That's our base. For our front flap, which is going to go right here, and this is partly inside, I've cut a piece of pattern paper to go right here, and this is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. Then over here I've cut a piece that's 3 by 3 1/4, and then for the front I have another piece that's 3 by 3 1/4. I'm going to adhere these down, and then we're going to take the two sections and put them together. Here are the two sections of our joyful card. Here's our bottom, our base, and this is part of the inside and part of the front. And all we do, we're going to put some glue runner on the back of this section, and we're going to open the bottom, and we're just going to line this up so that it's centered on this very back piece, and then press that down, and we'll have our joyful card base ready to be embellished with our little Valentine Bonnie. So I'm going to print her out and cut her out, and we'll come back and finish our little joyful Valentine card with Valentine Bonnie. Now here's little Valentine Bonnie. I've cut her out at 2 3/4 by 3 inches. And here she is. I've cut her out. I've got her on some pop dots. And I did take some chalk and just gave her some little pink cheeks. Isn't she cute? And you can see how well these colors match. She's got the red and the darker burgundy and the blonde hair, and it just matches really well with these colors I've chosen for the card. And I do want to have her on a yellow base so she really pops. And I think I'm going to take this yellow square. This is cut at 2 3/4 by 3, and I think I'm going to run it through the Cuttlebug using the Heart Blocks folder just to give this card a little more dimension. Okay, this is the Heart Blocks folder. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just little hearts, and they've got little squares around them. So we're going to put our piece of yellow cardstock inside the folder, and we're going to make a sandwich, and I'm going to try to get that straight. We're going to make a sandwich. We're going to use our A base and put the folder with the cardstock in between our two B plates and run this through our Cuttlebug. Now we'll take a look at our cardstock. Oh wow, I like that. Hope you can see that dimension. You can see all the little hearts. Let's take it over and put it on our card front and put little Bonnie on there. Here's our adorable little Valentine Bonnie. She's popped up on the front of the card. And this is the textured cardstock that I ran through the Cuttlebug. And that's the basics of a Joyfold card. Now, to keep your card closed, we're going to add an element right here to hold this flap down. And what I did, I got my Cricut Doodlecharms cartridge because it has a really cute heart in there. This is the heart I cut out. I cut the base of the heart at 1.5 inches, and then the red and white polka dotted heart I cut at 1.25 inches. And you'll find that little heart on page 85 in the Doodlecharms cartridge. Here's the little scalloped heart, and then you hit shift and you cut the plain heart. I've adhered these together and I've got them on pop dots, but only on one side because we're going to attach this right here to hold our little card closed. But to help the yellow stand out from this part of the yellow, I'm going to take some lipstick red chalk ink and just very lightly go around the edges, just enough to help it stand out from the other yellow on the card. Here's our finished Joyfold card, guys. I think it turned out pretty cute. This little cutie just makes this card. She's adorable. And you can pick her up over at Digital Delights by Luby Lou and make one of these for yourself. I went ahead and attached the little heart. It's on pop dots, so it will fit right under there and act as a closure for the card. And of course I had to add a button with some thread through it. And over here, this is part of the sentiment, because this heart says love. I put all you need is, and then ... love. So that way the word love is incorporated into the sentiment. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, guys, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.